Some highlights from my Dotfiles. Number 1. Key bindings for opening man pages. This is what happens when I hit Super plus F1. It opens a terminal running FCF, listing all the 4044 Section 1 man pages installed on my system, and I can fuzzy search and open one. Super F2 is the same thing for Section 2 man pages, Super F3 for Section 3, and so on all the way up to Super F8 for Section 8 man pages. Number 2. A window switcher based on FCF. Number 3. A key binding for opening the X primary selection in Vim. Number 4. Dinkus. Suppose you're running a command that prints a lot of output and that your terminal's scrollback buffer already contains a lot of lines that look similar to the output of the command you're running. And now suppose you're interested in the start of the output of this command. I have to scroll up and try to find it. This can be pretty hard to spot. If I run my Dinkus script first, it prints a bunch of asterisks, and if I then run my command, I can very easily scroll up and see just where the output that I'm interested in starts. Number 5. A TTS key binding for checking how to pronounce something. This also uses the X primary selection.
Nemesis.
Number 6. A key binding for looking up the definition of some word. This once again uses the X primary selection. Number 7. Escape. Escape allows me to use my caps lock key as both escape and control. For example, here I'm holding caps lock and using B and F to move my cursor, and now I'm tapping caps lock to use it as escape. Similarly, I can use my left and right shift keys to enter parentheses. Number 8. FCF command runner. This is another FCF based script, and this one gives me a selection of commands that I can run. For example, here's the screen locking command. Here's a command that gives me the current time in a bunch of time zones I'm interested in. Here's a command for exiting i3. Here's one for reloading my i3 configuration. There's commands in here for running programs like GIMP or NetHack. There's a command in here that shows me the current charge thresholds I got my laptop set to, or for changing the charge thresholds. It's also possible to edit these commands rather than just running them directly. There's a calendar command in here. There's commands in here for viewing some log files. There's reboot command in here, power off, bunch of SSH commands for connecting to some of my machines. There's commands in here for selecting the Wi-Fi network I want to be connected to. I also got browser bookmarks in here, and then it's also possible to type something that's not in the selection at all and run an arbitrary command. That's all for this video. If you want to incorporate any of the things I've shown into your own workflow or system configuration, you can take a look at my Dotfiles at github.com/marybold/dotfiles, or you can leave a comment and let me know which part you're interested in, and I might make another video where I go into detail on how that works.